Good morning and welcome to the channel. I am Miss Marie, and this is Giving It To You Straight live from the East Coast. And happy birthday to all my beautiful Capricorns. May the wonderful, great, and powerful divine spirit of all there is, who animates all things and enlivens all life, give you the desires of your heart, and may all your plans succeed today and forevermore. I was recording some shorts, but of course, it is so much to say, and it's just so little time. Please believe in yourself and all you do. Building confidence in the only person that you can really depend on at the end of the day is you. Okay, you owe it to yourself. Faith, releasing something that you are already aware. Okay, if you say, I have faith in God, or I have faith in the universe, or I have faith in the unseen life force, this incredible consciousness that we're connected to. If you say that faith, you release it. You said prayers, affirmations, you sit in meditation, you do what you got to do to protect your mental, emotional, physical, mind, body, and spirit, your well-being. So today might bring you a lighter day, it might bring you a confusion day, it might bring you stress, depending on what you did yesterday. Who is it? Mystic Love. What's the tea? We got the tarot cards. We got inspiration. We got motivation. Let's get it. Let's sound off. Let's set that frequency really, really hard. If you got to get going back to work after this beautiful Christmas, it is time to set boundaries. Okay? Setting boundaries is not going to let you lose love or time or whatever or connection. All right? It's going to let you leave the drain. Okay? Stop stepping back. A lot of times when we get that that Knight of Swords and that Hangman, he steps back. He got to step back. That's it. All right? You step back. Yeah, it's a nice day. But, today's a new day. One thing about Christmas is all about, settling the difference between family members, the pettiness, of course, of family differences, right? So setting those differences. If you did that already, all right, if you want to end it or leave it or move forward, that is up to you. All 12 zodiac signs, I leave nobody behind. We're going to go with the Mystic Love Oracle. It is beautiful Venetian Friday. Let's go ahead. Aries through Pisces. Let's get it. I was doing the shorts, but it's not, 3 minutes is not enough. 3 minutes. I'm getting warmed up. I'm getting one pinky. All right. And so I got to give you all this energy. Oof. All right. When you get those major arcanas, my goodness, wish upon a star. Wishes are coming true. All right. A lot of times we envision ourselves taking this long journey, becoming these poets, writers, musicians, artists. All right. But then life gets in the way. We get comfortable. All right. We trade in our practical magic. We trade in our desires for the comforts of the home, for the sake of family. And we call that, sacrifice. There's no sacrifice. We just do an exchange. We trade things in, all right, for the comfort of the home, to please people, to make others happy, So let's go ahead, Aries through Pisces. Let's see what the energy looks like for you when it comes to love. Love itself is a mystery. Let's go ahead. Hey, Barbara Butler. Hi, hi, hi. Good morning, Barbara. Let's go ahead. One more Pisces, Aries energy. Between Taurus, and then between Taurus, we got Aquarius. Between Aquarius, we go back. So we're going back and forth. All right. Capricorn, happy birthday to all my beautiful Capricorns. Leo, hey Leo, Barbara. One more Aries through Pisces in that order. Thank you. And thank you. How was your Christmas? Unexpected all of a sudden for you. Aries, unexpectedly. So it could be something good or it could be something not so good. All right. So be careful with the anger. You got the moon in your house, or it should be going in your house soon. All right. So this is going to bring you a lot of upheavals and changes. You got Uranus energy here too. Okay. And that's innovation. You could be sudden moments of clarity, or just motivation, or just going to feel like electrifying. So you're going to go between having this balance between your heart, your emotional, right, and your assertiveness. So that's going to be a little tested today to try to find that balance there. All right. But unexpectedly, all of a sudden, moments of inspiration, insights, you're going to be like, wow, you could be anywhere. And all of a sudden, bam, you get hit with all this magnifying. There's things that are just gonna be magnified. It's like, wow, sharp. Your mental is gonna be enlightened and heightened. All right, however you understand your intuitive and your creative energy. Peace for you, Taurus. All right. So peace for you is floating in the sea, right? Warm. So today's just telling you to pamper yourself. So today, look, one thing about peace, you gotta go to war, right? So in order to between being nice and keeping the peace. So today choose your peace over being nice. Period. All right? So if that means that you gotta go to war and say some things, you're gonna have to go and say some things. All right? Let's go. All right? Because today carries you, right? A refreshing spark for you. Your mind is going to feel sharper, your intuition stronger, you're going to be more open, okay, to unconventional ideas than usual, okay? So that's what it's bringing for you. Let's go ahead with it, especially when it comes to love. I choose peace, over being nice, all right? And sometimes peace doesn't come the way you think it comes. Peace, we got to go to war. Sometimes we got to say things. We got to shake things up, all right? So imagine you're floating in a sea or in a bathtub just soaking, right? That gives you peace, but then be like, wow, I'm glad I said those things because that's what's going to really bring the peace in. Hey, Genevieve. Hi, love from Norway. Hi. Let's go ahead to missing you and thinking of you. Gemini, somebody's missing you or you missing them and you could be thinking of them. Okay, Gemini? So missing you, Gemini. I just did and I just took all of them. I took them back because you got to understand when you get to the connection of the tree, and the tree represents our soul's path, our journey, our temptation. You got the little snake that could be Sophia. That's going to bring you moments of clarity. The snake's all about the medicine, all right, and the philosophical nature. But they represents our soul's path, right? So the emblematic tree, the flame tree, our heritage we share with others, all right. But anyway, when you get to that, the hangman, this is telling you to step back. I know you're used to helping other people, being there, running to others, rescuing, or whatever the case may be. It's telling you to step back. Let's say that you are in work. Let's say that you travel for, or you drive for a living, and you're close proximity to your family. They're gonna probably want you to do a favor. You say no. Say no. Stop running to other people's rescue. This is what it's telling you. You might not want to because you're all about that exchanging that energy. All right, but it's probably going to drain you. You don't know how important that is for your mental well-being. Hey, love and light, yo. Hey, love and light, yo. Love and light. Okay, what is love and what is light? Not for me. Oh, not for you. Let's go ahead to so anyway, somebody's missing you, somebody's thinking about you. If you miss somebody, bid them a hey. I notice that you've been quiet. I know that you've been distant. Remember, the misconception or misunderstanding is when we don't really express ourselves. All right? So in order for you to have emotional and mental well-being simultaneously, right, this simulation of energy and making your day lighter, especially with your mental health, just bid them a text. Hey, they'll say, is it me? Are you okay? Or you need some space? That's it. I'm missing you. Why are you missing them? First, have a moment of reflection before you reach out, okay? Let's go ahead to Leo. Leo, dating and meeting someone new, Leo. Leo, this is dating and meeting someone new. Is this somebody that you met? Are you going to meet somebody new? It could be in the new year with this celebration. There's a cup there, okay? You could be somewhere out in a restaurant. You could be having a soda walking somewhere and you meet somebody new. What happens when you meet somebody new? All right? Do you hope in your heart? Okay, because this is all about having a hopeful way, all right, of new love energy that's flowing towards you, okay? This could be a new person or this could be somebody that you've been, but there's somebody new entering your life, Lee, okay? How do things change from this perspective? Go ahead, SB, all right? So do you let it happen? Do you let love come to you or do you don't need to, because you don't need to chase here, all right? So go ahead, ask your question. Let's go ahead to Virgo. Virgo, the grass is greener, possibilities, Virgo. Okay, so the grass is greener. Basically, this is what it's telling you. All right, there's so many different possibilities. There's so many different ways of doing things. Today's asking you to choose one. and to do that very, very well. All right, because there's something hidden here that you might overlook. All right, there's something here that you're not. Because a lot of times when we look at, we could get overwhelmed by a lot of emotions. All right, so doing the things like right now, it's about channeling your energy to one thing that you really, really want to do. Because a lot of times we get caught up with the exterior of things, but when we really go deep, that's where you find the answers. Okay, so a lot of times we're in a relationship and we think the grass is green on the other side, and we go and we can't come back. So maybe this is what happened. All right, maybe you was with a person or your person was with somebody else, and they left, and now they come back because they throw the grass. We always do this, all right? And it's the same shit. It's nothing. They're just doing something better. They got to probably a little bit more money, come from an affluent family, all right? And who cares, all right? It's the same thing. They human beings just like us. It could be whatever you're going through, all right? And now, too late. You can't come back here. Sorry, okay? A lot of times we think other family members are better or they got more going on. We get so caught up with the material, we can't see the bullshit. We can't see behind the bullshit. So today, really take the time, right? And so if you want a lot of things, material things here, they can have it, so can you, all right? But don't get caught up with the exterior trap. There could be something there. I have a big conversation with my husband, and we don't talk anymore. So then what's the question, sweetie? All right. Just be mindful of that. The grass is not always better on the other side. All right. We could all have things. The universe is full with endless possibilities. All right. And we could get, as long as we connect our mind to the universal mind. All right. Remember, it is endowed with spiritual and creative power. So we could have it if they could have it. But it requires discipline. All right. The seven virtues of the dangers of wanting things without the actual work and putting our effort in it. That's the problem. All right, so don't get caught up with that bullshit. Let's go ahead. Relationship connection for you, and this is for Libra. All right, Libra. There could be a relationship connection here. So whether you're connecting right now, but the thing here is that when you're reconnecting with somebody, make sure that it's connecting for a purpose. Let it unfold easily. All right, because you might have a strong pull here when it comes to love and relationships. All right. So when you have this strong pull to get back with this person, to connect back with this person, make sure that let the things develop naturally. All right. Don't try to speed up their growth. Okay. Authority over control over performance. All right. So give yourself permission to let things unfold naturally, natural. All right. Just natural, just cool. Hey, Tumbeke. Hey, beautiful. How you doing, handsome? All right. And this goes to, of course, to your finances. Also, be alert to your contributions and generosity. Okay. These are your strength. Your generosity and your contributions to others. All right. Those are your strengths because you like to contribute. You like to help people out. All right. So make sure that you're not giving away your peace and your resources as well here, okay? So make sure you pause because remember, you're all about balance. Balance is key. So when it comes to health, mental or physical, giving yourself time to reflect rather than simply pushing through, okay? So just remember that. I'm doing okay, all right? Let's go ahead. But this is all about relationship. This energy is all about Venusian. This is all about Venus there. This is all about the mysticism of love. What is it? What does it hurt? What is love? I thought but love is much, much deeper than that. You get an emotion. That emotion gives you a feeling. Okay? You just got to recognize the highs and low tides of the moon and what they bring you between these cycles. All right? And what really love is. Okay? And sometimes we get this strong emotion and we look at things that give us strong emotions and it gives us a feeling. And then do we act on it? Hell no. So just recognize your emotional patterns. Let's go ahead to Scorpio. Scorpio, legal matters here and disputes. Are they going to be resolved in your favor? Are you going to get divorced? Are you going to get married? This goes into the balance of the See, we look at the scales again, all right? When it comes to your emotional life, like, look, when we get this strong emotion, right, we take matters into our own hands. So I know what this is telling me, Scorpio. So a lot of times we like to take our own definition of justice. When we get shattered, when we get separated, it gives us a lot of strong emotion because anything that changes the way I like things to be run, all right, in my life, because I don't want nobody having control of my life. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to make that decision based on your feelings. You know what I mean? Can you pull a card for me? Hey, baby girl. Yes, go ahead, ask a question, all right? Or I'll pull a card for you. We got What's the Tea, we got the Tarot, and we got the Who Is It Oracle. All right, let me finish here with the Mystic Love, okay? Let me finish here with the Mystic Love. Now, Scorpio, you got to remember that you're this poet, you're this writer, you're this musician, all right? You get fueled with love and lots of emotion, Scorpio. Okay, affection, like love is your strong emotion there, all right? Love is like, that's it, you know? You love hard, you love deep, and you're loyal to a fault. So you got to remember when it comes to your values. If you value, because what helps you shine and evolve is that connection to be mutual, in a mutual beneficial connection. So if you know that's one of your values, if you like expressing and experiencing love, all right. So you're gonna make sure that that's the things that you stand for. You don't say, okay, you know what? I had the hell with it. I meet somebody. Forget about my values. They go out the window. No, stand your ground. All right. What does 2026 hold for me? Anything interesting? I'll find out. See, that's a little bit better there. All right. So you want someone around you that is just like you, that has this romantic intention, that is gentle, emotional, sincere. All right. Express feelings. All right. But sometimes we need to take a step back. All right. We need to take a step back, and we're gonna find out, like, you know what, where this could lead to. All right. So can I be a little bit more into them than they into me? All right. Remember, your energy is all dreamy and idealistic. So learn how to have that balance with your emotions. All right. Let's go ahead to because it go ahead to legal matters. All right. So don't act on your feelings. Soulmate for you, everlasting, and this is for Sagittarius. All right. So Sagittarius, one thing here is being with your partner for the rest of your life. All right. But what happens? What happens when things don't turn out the way we want to, because you know what, family gets in the way, kids, life happens, we got so many things that we got to take care of. What happens to the soulmate, your twin soul? Not that, you got to remember that, let's go back to those moments where we had, what made me fall in love with you. Let's be reminded of that. What got me to, because you see yourself in this person, you say forever, but forever is just, you know what I mean? It's so cliche. Make sure that you're intentional about the connections that you're making. Everlasting. To make it last forever, it requires effort, dedication, commitment. Because we could, look, we could commit to somebody, but we don't accept that their ambitions, they drive, they're gonna change their looks. We gotta look at that. All right. And so we're gonna get old, but we want to have integrity and morality. We want those things that be the fundamental, basis of the relationship. All right. With integrity, with love, we lead with that. All right. Let your words be kind and gentle, friendly, yet full of love. I am so inspirational to that child. We already know. Let's go ahead. It's love. It's Venus Day, and that is in the house of Capricornio. Also, we have a whole lot of beautiful energy. The sun is there. Her, the divine feminine, and this is for you, Capricorn. All right. So she is present. All right. She is what you call this person that is embracing the beautiful sign of harmony, okay, mutual understanding, romantic friendships. All right, even work partnerships could be, this is all your energy, cooperation, emotional alignment, what's supporting you. All right. So today's energy is all about balance of the heart and mind agreement. A person that has a lot of emotions, this is sex, this is love, this is both. This is kindness, this is honesty. All right. Love is kindness and it's respect. Let's go ahead. So Aquarius, hurting and agonizing pain. Okay. Wow. I don't know where you get that a lot for Aquarian. Okay. So we're going to look a little bit into that later. All right. I mean, it could be something good. Okay. Or it could be something really not good. Something that you must experience here. But listen, because look, love does two things. It hurts you, but it heals you. All right. Through that, through pain. This is where we find the healing. We have to go through it, We don't know how to compare nothing to it. Nothing have like value. There's nothing to compare its value to. So now you know that love does two things. It hurts and it heals you. So you must have the experience. All right. Understanding that sooner than later. Learning how to embrace duality. All right. But does it hurt so bad? Does it have to hurt that bad? Well, depending on our thoughts, how we think too. All right. Favorite useless facts. Oh, all right. I like that. Let's start that question. Your favorite useless fact. Oh, I like that. Useless. Something, a fact, because we hear facts, baby. We always see that facts. All right. What if it's not a fact? What if that fact was useless? What is a useless fact? When you let that simmer in, I'm going to continue into Pisces. Pisces, reconciliation and rebuilding. See, this is the thing. We reconcile in the bedroom, but then we leave things up in the air. We leave them up in the air. It feels good. What happens after here, Pisces? This feels good. This is one of the parts of a reconciliation. But it doesn't end here, Pisces. You have the sex is good. That's a strong pull. Ooh, shoot. But what happens after that? How do you rebuild? How do you build trust? All right, because that's one of the most important things. Do you trust? Are they going to be honest? Right? Honest and faithful. Are they going to be committed? And then because it goes on and on. Love it just goes on and on. All right, you could have sex and be good. Now what? Oh, this is it. We reconcile? No, you have sex. you, you have your body. So understand that doesn't mean that we got to talk now. All right? Now we got to sit down and have this 10-hour conversation. Exactly. But no, it goes out the window. After a few drinks, ooh, baby. And then we go, oh, man, I did it again. Damn it. You get weak. This is not reconciliation. This is something else. We were going with this. This is just shit. This is where it begins. Hi, Ivan. Hi, Ivan Thompson. So let's lay that in the line. We have sex, babe. Babe, now what we do, babe, boo boo. Someone see this card. Anyway, remember that sex gets you in trouble. Your mind and heart. We got to marry these two together, right? Balance, heart, and mind agreement. All right. You can have a lot. These most strong things that give you a lot of strong emotion. All right. Remember that love is kindness and is respect. So don't feel like obligated. And then, man, what do you do with that urge? Because you get the pride. This is the primal urges. Controlling the animal. All right. Because then, oh man. Anyway, so there for you guys. Watch the emotional sides. All right. Because then that leads into sadness. My AKA name is The Collective. Oh, I like that name. The Collective. All right. You had time to think about it, baby girl. Baby girl, I like that name. One of my exes called me baby girl. They used to, yeah. We get those little pet names. A Leo, a couple of years ago. And I was much older than him, but my ex used to get mad. He's like, why he call you baby girl? You old. Oh, boy. Anyway, let's see. You want what's the tea? Who is it? Or you want a mystic? All right, it's your choice. I've got to go. You want what's the store for you? But yeah, but I want you to pick. And I want you to do it now before I move forward because if nobody comes in, if nobody asks, I am going to be doing all 12 signs between at least 5-7 minutes, 10 minutes maybe, on the cards and the cards of the day and your general outlook, the aftermath, and then what's coming because it's not done. We still got a little more celebration to go, guys. We still got to remember that Christmas is all about settling the differences, all right, of family conflict, the pettiness, the things that are unsaid, all right, how to come into new. And remember that every family has the bullshit. We all dealing with something, all right? I'm not going to clean a lot of things up. And let's go ahead. I am going to go get my pillow. Hold on. Hello. And hold on, baby girl. Give me your sign as well, all right? Know that relationships come with a whole mess, okay? Relationships come with mess, and commitment is the key. Hold on, I gotta get my pillow, all right? I gotta get my back started to shift. My back is a little shifty. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's get this energy out of the way. Oh, Capricornio. Oh, you got that sun in your house, baby. All right. You got other energies as well. You have Venus. All right. So you are energy is all about love and money. Okay. Make sure you pamper yourself. Remember that relationships are a commitment, taking things seriously. All right, but stillness. It's in the stillness that we find. Let's go to the mystic love. So as we dive into the mysteries of love and understanding why the hell does it hurt? Man, I don't want to feel it hurts. And so we want to avoid the pain, but you're not gonna enjoy it. You're gonna get both. Pleasure and pain. They go together. It's like war and peace. If you don't have no war, you ain't got no peace. And what do you mean by that? Well, look at all the people that are going to war. So we could have stability, so we could live here safe. All right. And that mean by war, not actually fighting physically. I'm not saying that. I mean standing your ground, all right, and choosing the right words to say and standing by that, period. All right. And sometimes we gotta say it over and over and over again because a lot of people don't really understand. You set boundaries. All right. You wanna have peace, you gotta have to just stand your ground. All right, don't back down because eventually it's like the end. What is the end goal here? So you go from defensive to offense. It's like playing football. When I do the videos, I'm going to do it that way so you can really understand offense, defense, because the end goal is getting, because you like dual nature, right? So you have two people that their common goal is to get together, but it feels like you're in opposite teams. How do we find a compromise? How do we find the middle ground here? Because we're on the same team. We're not opposite of team, especially when it comes to relationship. All right, it looks like that, but that's not what it is. All right. Anyway, may the best player win. And once you understand it, be like, oh, we on the same team. You guys want the same thing. But what gets in in between that? Reading between the lines. Let's go ahead. We on the same team. So what's going on here? All right. Let's go ahead for you, baby girl, Capricorn. Please believe in yourself. Your belief in yourself is all the most important thing. You don't believe in you believe in yourself. Before you believe in me and anybody else that you run across, have faith in all you do. You already know that your mind may reason with something. You already know that you said to yourself, man, I believe, I have faith in this. Whatever you have faith in, whatever God, deity, whatever, whoever you connect to, spiritually. All right, this is all spiritual. Spirituality with faith has works in it. You have to release it. How do I release it? Prayer, meditation, affirmations. Period. And then you send that. You create a ripple up in the universe. All right, it's up to you. Can nobody do that for you but you? All right. Let's go ahead when it comes to your energy. Let's see here. One more. One more. One more. And thank you. Baby girl, I'm told to give you 3. The mask, not showing your true self. Intimacy bonding. And text messages. What's going on here? All right. Remember, I don't know. There was no second chances here. So remember that people, see, this is one thing that people really got to understand. All right. Understand this. There's unsent messages, text, whether you from your person, because this is going into love. Hey, Belinda Stevens. There's an intimacy. What is intimacy? What is bonding with the person? What does it feel like? All right. This could just be you right now. This is like the 2 of Cups. All right. This is a healing kind of bonding. The water represents you emotional. All right. Either the cup is full or half full. You understand that? Seeing through what is it called? The color glasses. I don't really speak like that, but just to give you, because I understand this energy different. Okay. All right. So what is healing you? How do you bond with you? All right. To heal the waters and move the waters of the earth to give you some enlightenment here. Right. Because look, one thing about that you got to understand, everybody gets this. The mask that we wear is to protect our identity, but the identity inside. Because when we wear a mask, we're not showing our true selves, and we all do that. All right? You know why we do that? Because we don't want to reveal our most vulnerable. We can't. So let's say that you're in a relationship, right? Let's say that you go out on a date, right? You're not going to tell the people the person you go out on a date, where you live. You're not going to bring them around your children. You don't know this person. So you got to expect the same thing from the person. So you don't be like, you don't get suspicious. You know, there's something they're not telling me. You're not telling them the same thing either. You understand? You cannot reveal everything to a person. That's crazy when you there, go reveal everything. No. Do not reveal to somebody until you really get to know them. All right? So you gotta expect the same thing for this is the true balance when you gotta understand. If you sitting there doing intimacy, but I did reveal that with somebody, I believe wanted the same thing, then he ghosted. And that's what happened. You see that? That's why. And do you see? So what is going? See? Don't reveal. You don't have to. You feel obligated because that's what that. This is why superficial information. All right. I'm never very intimidated to many people, but I was with him. You was very vulnerable. You was very yeah. When you because we all say that yeah. Go ahead and reveal. It's telling you not to. We don't do that. We don't reveal things until later on. All right? You got to let things be folk naturally. All right? I'm not very intimate with too many people. All right? So what you need to do, because you're not showing, you got to expect, look, anything that you give to somebody, you got to expect the same thing back. Those are the things that we talk about. How we are not going to reveal things to each other until we learn how to trust. We got to build trust, and then you start revealing. This is one of the first things that you got to do with anybody. All right? And know that they got a pass. Well, we could go on and we could do a list here by the time we're done. And then which ones we're going to pick out of that list. Remember, when you introduce drinks, all right, it's going to lower your frequency. It's going to lower your vibration. No, you can't say that. Now you can't because you already revealed stuff. You can't do that. All right, look at that. You said to me, I did review that with somebody I believe wanted the same thing. And because now he's gonna see because this is the game that when you do the polarity, the balance of the dual nature is to go against each other, see who wants what, right? Yeah, no, you could trust again, but you trusted too quickly. All right. Remember, when you're naked, you're vulnerable. All right. So that's telling you don't be all right. It's just like you having sex with a person, right? You have all your clothes on, and they want you to be naked. All right. That's how it is. Look, if I'm with somebody, I'm just gonna explain from my perspective, and I'd be like, no, I don't want to take my clothes off. I don't feel right. I feel like this too much. All right. You keep some of your clothes on. You understand me? I never get exactly because you don't have trust. You probably feel so. You could probably feel insecure. You're right. So that's exactly when you get the lovers or the devil card. All right, you're vulnerable. You're naked. When you're naked, you're vulnerable. So don't do that until you could trust this person fully. You got it? When you go on a date, all right, remember drinking. Drinking enhances and then it lowers your when you get inebriated, it lowers your emotional and then you're high in emotion. So you go between the high in emotions and the lower vibration. It's not going to be the same because you're not going to be able to make you're not making those decisions on your own. You got a little courage. So you got to be careful. You understand me? You don't reveal to your person everything, all your deep. No, hell no. That gets somebody scared. That scares people. You got to leave some mystery. If you don't show your true self to nobody does anyway. Nobody just does. All right, especially men. But if you don't reveal your true self, everything, your genuine, everything, what you really want, that could scare people. Wow. You on a date, you can't do that. You start building the trust there. You don't reveal everything on here. All right? You can't do that. So when you're naked, you're vulnerable. So if you have sex with somebody, they want you to be naked. But you don't do that until you really get to know them because this is going to be something for me. This is personal. I can't be naked now, So, of course, if you're not ready to be naked fully, listen, all right? If you're not ready to be naked fully with a person, don't reveal everything, period. That's it. Just look at that card. You got to look at it like that, all right? Just to help you. I'm not going to go get naked with somebody that I don't really know, I don't really trust. That's the same thing as revealing everything. Not everything's out. Most of the things that you will, oh, man. And now they ghosted. How the hell do you feel now? Now they know things about you that they shouldn't know. It's nobody's business. This is gradually. Some people, it took me 17 years to realize that the father of my children was not a morning person. I was like, wow. Sometimes it could take a lifetime. It's a lifetime of learning. And we get tools as we get older. Because then you can't get mad at a person. Oh, you held all that information from me. They could have credit cards, they could have money in the bank. You don't know. It's not that they don't trust you. It's that they don't trust themselves and they're not ready to reveal that to you. Okay? So sometimes a person wants you to love them and like them for who they are inside. And so this is one of the cards that come out more than anything. So just reveal things little by little. You don't have to, childhood trauma, things you've been through, things you've done. We all got skeletons in our closet. We all wear masks to protect our identity. That's one thing with mirrors. They don't really show our true identity. Okay? A mirror's not going to show you, even though that person mirrors you, they're not going to show you their true identity or who they really are. They don't show you the true self. So we are vulnerable like that. We don't really show. So that requires time and patience with a person. You could be years, 20 years with a person. They don't really show you that. They don't. A lot of people don't. They wear that mask because they are scared to be vulnerable. All right? And that could take years. So the sooner and faster, the better you learn that. All right? So what it is that you want to know, is this person coming back? What is this person? We don't get fully naked. No, we don't. No, because then there goes the shame. Oh, they're going to talk about you, right? They've seen everything now. And, we got cottage cheese. We got things. Like, why God gave us this, men don't really have it. That's what you want to know. I knew that's what you want to know. All right? So we don't reveal our true self. So remember that. Don't expect people to reveal everything. So later down the years, you don't be like, oh, you didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me stuff either. Women, we so quick. But they didn't tell me that. You didn't tell them stuff either. You're not supposed to. It doesn't happen like that. A little bit at a time. Most of these things happen when we go to church through a pastor, or we go see a mentor or a psychologist or whatever. You understand me? What? Were they genuine with me with the shit they told me, or was that all a mask? It could have been a mask. People don't reveal, man. You know how hard it is to tell somebody stuff that your trauma from childhood? That's documented. That is sitting in somebody's in your psychotherapy. That's therapy. That's when you have the shadow work. That's why a lot of people don't do shadow work with themselves. Man, what? I don't want to look at the ugliness of my identity. I mean, we could take it back to our our evolution. All right? What are the materials? What the hell we made of? What is in our DNA? Shit, we got to look at that. The animal. I didn't know I had that creature in me. You know what I mean? To reveal that? Anyway, were they genuine with you? You scared them off. There's something here that they were not ready for. You cannot go splitting everything, and then you got to be careful what you drink. All right? Sometimes they could go for it. Yeah, it seems great. Wow. And, people stay on their head too much, way too long. All right, let's go ahead here. I'm going to give you a yes or a no. All right? But most important, I want to see what this person looked like. All right? Or maybe it comes out something that they like. All right? Since there's only 3 people here. All right, let's see who is it. Let's see what they look like. All right. I'm going to give you a few cards. And then we're going to go yes or no. And if they come, because you got too much. You got too much. All right, let's tap into the powerful divine spirit of all there is. There's a practitioner here. The first card that fell was a practitioner. All right, who is it? Oh, I got to get back. Oh, we got this card. There was something about you. Did you talk to them about any kind of hoodoo, voodoo? There's something here. I don't know. What do you talk about? Doctor, a psychiatrist, or there's something here. Because that came out. I mean, this is ancestors' energy when that comes out. All right? There's something here that you said. What the hell did you say to them? Let me see. Or they could be that. Were they a Scorpio? Or Sagittarius? I'm getting fire and I'm getting water energy. Here we go. One more. One more. Okay, one more. Hold on. Let's see who is it. So the practitioner is all about, listen, practice and preparation, all right, to forming a relationship, all right? Oh, and aware of his intuition, barely finding his strengths. Oh, he's a Taurus. Oh, okay. So there's a white American. You white American? There's black hair. This could be the people around this energy. Oh, wow. What is all this energy? And average build. All right. Busty chest. Oh, Hispanic. Oh, but he does he look like that? There's a busty chest here. Oh, the person's Hispanic. All right. I don't know why these people got to do in his life. All right. Or this for the people that could be around you, around him at this moment. Okay. So does he look like this? Average build, black hair, and then I don't know exactly what this is here. But the practitioner card, when you start dating somebody, you go through the all Asian, very small. Oh, he got tattoos everywhere. Okay, this person doesn't have. Does this person has tattoos? I don't. Could be. I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. All right. The thing for me here is this Asian average. So he is little buff. Okay, so then yeah, he's average. All right, so that looks something like him. I just wanted to bring the energy out. But look, practitioner could sometimes mean when you start anything with somebody, you go to the practice, the preparation, and the practicality of it. They're more practical approach, which is very what's your, oh, you're a Capricorn. All right, so you guys got both that practical. So practicing and preparation, the pragmatic approach to a relationship is to basically move at a deliberate, thoughtful pace, not to rush anything. I don't know if that's something here that was talked about, because the red here for me is giving me something else. It's giving me a more grounded approach and more like I want to build a foundation, but I want it to be slow. You understand? Hey, sweetie. All right. So my thing here, when you go into the between the pragmatism, which is a very slow approach to a situation to understand something, right? Because they might not collect anything that you're putting out. Remember, the Taurus energy is all about observing. All right, they gotta observe, but you gotta remember the Taurus approach here. They have to get you to get them going. It's like there's gotta be an immediate spark there. All right, because this is what gets the attention. All right, they all about that physical appearance. You understand me? So let's say that you just gotta look at the bull like that. If you're in a place, all right, and you got to have something interesting for them to go on the attack. You understand? It's like a reactive kind of energy. All right, I hope that you understanding me. A bull goes and he stays and he observes, and then he decides if he's gonna attack. He's gonna push forward because that's the way that they understand. Yeah, this is my red line. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do it. But it has to be like this, right? It's got to be steady. It's got to be there, flat. Like yay. So there could have been some red flags in what they did on approach or they left. All right. Can you done can you do done reading for me after this possible? Yes, put out your question. All right, so understanding a little bit of the bull and the way they go towards you. All right? So understanding that they study you first and see. Maybe this is why here. This is here. All right? I disrespected him with my words. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right. I don't know. But, all right, let's see yes or no. There's something here. But what else yet? What kind of conversations you use? Was you clear with them? Because right now it's all about what's beneath the surface. All right? There's a question here that may unlock new understandings here, but all right? They might, all right? They could be because, I mean, generally, you guys, initially, you guys will be great together. You know, your energy is all about being stable, reliable, all right? They could have been a little more sensitive. There could be, you know, it's all about routine, you know, tidying up, taking a few minutes to arrange and pause, you know. Let's go ahead, yes or no. One more, thank you for you. How long ago you dated this person? How long ago you dated this person? Oh, all the way down here. 3 of Wands. So you got the 2 of Wands. All right. So what? Maybe 3 months, maybe 2 more months, maybe 6 months. All right. So I like this energy because the devil. Remember, listen. A boat. Really understand this. A boat needs an anchor to keep it in place. So this needs a security. All right. So what does this and the grounding of the energy? So we all need something to keep us safe in place, right? So they don't get so people, right? So whatever keeps you in place. All right. Hey, how are you today? I'm sorry I didn't answer you. It was so long and I kind of didn't know how to answer your question. All right. So you got to understand the steady, the reliable, all right here, but there's something here, maybe a little the ego, all right, or there's some kind of balance here that probably threw them off because a lot of things that will keep us for security. You got to understand that this energy is all about my security depends on this. All right, whether it's them looking for stability, living for security, but this energy here of dreamy nature here, or I don't know if you compare them here with somebody from your past here. Remember, this is all about security. I got to work hard. All right, there's a small space here. All right, you understand me? Can you here fit into my schedule? This is all about fitting into my schedule because I don't have a lot of time and I have a short leash here because I'm trying to grow here. All right, this energy is all about grounding and what's keeping me in place. So a lot of times we need to anchor ourselves so we don't get carried away. But this here is physically. This is underground. All right. No, this is not for you, sweetie. I'm not with you. I am with Miss Baby Girl. All right. So understanding the energy, what's keeping you grounded, what's keeping you like gravity, right? What's keeping you gravity keep us grounded here. In our human nature, love keep us in grounded in our human nature. You understand? So anyway, here's the 3 of Wands. All right. I don't know if there's something here because this is drive and ambition. And the journey is about for them to establish a long-term foundation here. So they do see a future with you. All right. But this, all right. What if it doesn't turn out? So right now they might be going through what if I leave somebody or the comforts of my home or when I'm feeling secure because I don't like to live like, you know, like not knowing where I'm at with my security. Hey, Angela. Merry Christmas, sweetie. If my Christmas was okay, I came here alive. All right. So they might come back. So the next sign over is Aries. So this could be 2 more months or a month or during Pisces season. All right. Oh, what she said? Oh, you guys know each other? Okay. All right. So it could be in a couple of months. They might come back out all of a sudden. Right now, they might live with somebody or they might hear. All right. They envision a future with you. I want to travel. But the what if? Everybody gets those moments that we envision ourselves traveling, becoming these great writers, poets. There's things that I want to do, but family gets in the way. Or maybe not be having the money to travel here. Or maybe they're here. There's something here that's keeping them, all right? They got a short leash. There's a short leash here, meaning that if you're working all the time, you're not gonna have time for recreational. All right, or it could be something here more, at the negative, because every card has positive and negative. You understand? So you read the comment about my son's. Wait a minute. No, I am done. All right. I spent enough time. So this could be. I don't know exactly what you said to him. All right. I don't know exactly how you came across, but here, like, listen. You got to understand. In order for me to have a future, all right, I need to establish a foundation here. All right. So because here they good. There's somebody good because they don't know they here, right? They got a place. They got a home. They got a beautiful home place, but they are here living with somebody. It could be their parents here. All right. They don't want to leave the comforts of their home to go, and they're not really sure if this is going to work out. And everybody goes through that. All right. I'll be back. I got to go get a drink of water. All right. Yeah, I cannot do all those readings like that, sweetie. It just ask me one question. I'm gonna explain to you what the set of circumstances are, and if they do decide, it looks like they are. They could be living with somebody. All right, mostly it could be a mom. It could be maybe they moved back home to save some money. All right, they could be here. They not really. They really never got out. All right, I didn't see the comment here. All right, I'll be right back. I'm back. I had a little chocolate. Hey, Richard Johnson, why Cashier asked, do you need a bag? I have to purchase $200. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm having a little chocolate break. Hey, everybody. Hi, Richard. That is crazy. Baby girl, I hope that you got to understand, a lot of times people, especially in relationships, they want to feel everybody, security runs deep for everybody. And just trust that you made the right decisions. If she's there or she left, please, when you come in, make sure you leave your energy good. So when you come back and you ask a question, I'll be able to give you, of course. Excuse me. All right. At least say thank you. A lot of times, you make other Capricorns look not good. So don't do that. And that's really bad when you come in. All right. So make sure don't do that. You're not gonna learn nothing. And understand that we all go through stuff in life. All right. And you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be disappointed. With that being said, hello. I'm doing okay. How about you? Hey. All right, so don't come in and don't leave your energy bad just because I said not right now. You don't need to hear everything right now. Merry Christmas. Hey, 244. Oh, hey, Krishna. All right, that was too much. Let's focus on one person only. This is the problem. We focus on too many people. We got too many people. And we got to learn how to clean some energy, clean our genetic memory, because now we're going to become we're going to become cyclical. And we don't want to split all that energy. And that's really sad. Everything cannot be figured out in one day. You don't want to become a cycle process and all these fast and moral beings told me to do that. This spirit told me to do that. So you got to be really, really careful about the memory and what you're creating in your subconscious mind. Remember your subconscious mind. Most of the time I take all the junk out. But you really have to learn. When you come ask somebody in the meeting, don't take your energy lightly. Like, don't take that lightly. All right? I would like to know, would it be hard for me to get my driver's license? Oh, you got suspended. Yeah, I know that's what your feelings, baby girl. I didn't read her question because you got to understand, I'm not scrolling here. So I didn't read the question about her bait for nothing. I was already down here. All right. So I'll read the comments later on. When I'm reading, I don't have time to read the comments at the same time. All right. If you come here, you're going to leave other people looking really bad. So don't do that. All right. Try to be the best you can. Even if you don't hear or the cards are not saying what they're saying, just understand your energy. That's the most important thing, especially when you got kids. All right. I won't say this lightly. Yeah, I want to know what this Khalif feels for me. We are in a contract when he wants to live now with me or move on. All right. Let's go ahead. Krishna. After a year, I will hope to say, you know what? Wow. Sometimes, yeah, the hope that we have that they're going to come back. This is why we hang on. All right. This is why we hang on. Because of the hope. We're very hopeful, very optimistic, but we could become a cyclical. We stay stuck and don't know how to get off the wheel. The lesson is learned. It's telling you, you learn something. What are you learning? You're going to learn a more general lesson. You're going to learn how weak they are, how strong you are, or that this just came to teach you something, that it's a karma, period. But the hope, I know. It's all in the hope. We want to hope. You know, we move on, they come back, and then you're going to learn, you're not understanding that. All right? There's somebody already there, ready for you. And God is trying to bring you to that person, and you just don't want it. You know, I want to say that. No, you learned that. You did that already. Why would you want to do that again? Don't you want to move forward? Here we go. All right? Let it go. They came to teach you. Yeah, I feel good. They were nice. I was asked to let go of my karma. That's it. They came to teach me a lesson. I spent a year trying to help this person, you know, reach a higher level state of consciousness. But if they engaging in drugs and using and dating other people and family and all that bullshit, you gotta cut them off. You gotta let them go. That's it. Don't feel bad. Yeah, they were there for you. You were there for them. That's it. You can't do nothing else. You gotta let them go. You gotta cut your losses. and move the fuck forward. Today I'm using a lot of cuss. I am sorry. I got moon in Capricorn. The sun is in Capricorn. So this, you're going to get the other side of me. Let's go ahead. When you learn about love, it'll make things easy. Oh, I just learned a lesson. Yeah. All right. We don't really understand it. Hey, Izzy. Let me get me another chocolate. Please be mindful of your energy while you leave, how you leave this space, because you will come back and I will not take your question. I'm so sorry to tell you that. I don't like that jelly one. I'm going to have this last one. I'm enjoying my Christmas candy. How about you guys? What's coming? Hold on a second. Okay. Wow. I'm sorry. Hold on. You got that right, Richard. Learn to do what makes yourself happy. Makes you happy. You're right. You know, sometimes we just gotta we don't understand. We gotta let people go. We gotta let them go. They're just holding you back. Don't feel bad if they gave you advice, if they were there. You know, they did a favor for you. You did a favor for them. Unless you took advantage of them, then that's different. Then you're gonna reap your karma. Then all you're gonna do is wait for it. It's gonna happen to you, and you're gonna just stop. You gotta cut it. You gotta clean your energy, and you gotta say bye bye, adios. All right. Don't feel guilty about nothing. You got limit. You on limited time as it is, and you worried about what? You must be out of your mind. I am going, sweetie. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second, okay? Hold on. I did not do yours. No, that was not for you. I'm talking. I told you wait till I finish eating, okay? Now, once I go like this, Dia, I wanted to know what does Khalil feels for me. Abhi. We are in no contact. Does he want to reunite with me or move on? I will call you when I'm ready for you. Krishna, now come on in, 244. Because I usually read it again. Dear, I want to know, what does Khalil feel? When you hear me talking like that, that means I'm talking to you. But you got to stay with me, all right? A lot of times we come in, we read the comments, we wonder what the hell's going on in the comments. Forget about the comments. Dear, I wanted to know, what does Khalil feels for me? We are in no contact. Does he want to reunite with me or move on? See, that's the question that you said feels. The feeling is different than the reuniting. You got to learn that we live in on vibrations. There are frequencies. Your person got one, you got one. You might be pulling on their energy, they might be pulling on yours. A feeling is different than the actual doing. You try to sneak that too in there. So I'm going to say, I'm going to go, does he wants to reunite with you? Now you got two. Reunite with me and move in. You got three in there. I'm reading right through it. Feel, reunite, and move. Three different energies. I will break stuff down so quick for you. Period. Do they want to reunite with me? Yes or no? That is it. Feeling is a whole different energy. That'll take me about 25 minutes. By the time I explain this to you, it'll take me another 30 minutes. Don't ask your questions like that. A lot of times when you watch videos, we're dealing with feelings, we're dealing with actions, all right, which is two different energies. All right? If their actions they represent the feel about you, then they're going to take, you'll be with them. All right? You'll be with them. That's it. So pay attention to the one you watch. All right? When I normally do cards, I'm going to give you a guidance. I'm going to give you an advice. Or I'm going to give you some inspiration and motivation. All right? Or a warning. 9 out of 10 times, hey, warning, red flags. All right? A lot of it is, of course, if you've been through it already. So pay attention. So I'm going to cut out a lot of that thing. Yes or no. Will they reunite with you? That should all go together. You see how quick, short we did that? One more. Krishna 2440. Let's step into that energy. Thank you. One more. Oh my God, I just ate that chocolate. I'm so hungry. We're going to go into the middle. I love it when I shuffle. They thinking about it, all right? They thinking about it, all right? And so with that being said, it's a so and so. Okay, what if? All right, what if? All right. So it left me the same. Okay. So right now the energy is what if this happened? What if it goes wrong? They right now they trying to weigh their options out. Okay, they ghosted you because that was easier. That was easier. Ghosting them is easier than explaining to you, right? They could be. They might not be meant. They might not be stable. They could be. They could have PTSD. They could have been in jail. They may have a court case. Maybe they got a family. Worst case scenario. Okay. So with that being said, good luck, Krishna. Good luck, sweetie. All right. So right now it's you. Right now the energies too. They're not sure. All right, what they want to do. So if I was you, wait a little longer and listen. You got you got the high priestess. When she comes up, there's something. There's a veil there. All right. She appears when you need to look into a little bit because this is all about being guided, to pause and listen. All right. You already know something. You know it already. And it's time for you to listen to your intuition. Excuse me. All right. So when you're not ready to listen to that, you're going to go through all these things. All right. Something in your heart's been burning to tell you that you deserve better. All right. Those are red flags. All right. Um, I don't really like taking nobody that way. Because you already know. I mean, I've been there. I've been through all of them. So I understand. Hold on. What you're doing is you're wasting your time. All right? You're wasting a lot of people. A lot of us are wasting our time. We already know. But hey, miracles happen. You know the best cards that I like to see? I like to see the death card. That's a card of reconciliation. That is one of the cards that you really don't understand it. Okay. And so for me, when you see that, because you got to understand that it's a death that leads to life. The physical part of it is death, but not the spiritual. There's still a strong connection there. Okay. And so, yeah, there you go. Meditate, clear on your thoughts and your mind, right? I don't really like giving nobody that, like what you do. If you ask me, um, when you get that energy, all right. So according to you, you will reconcile it happens or not. Hey, Izzy, I'll be right with you. All right. So just be careful. All right. Um, because I could talk about the whole stillness energy. All right. Let's go ahead to hey Richard, my turn. Richard said my turn. Richard, what was the question? Learn to do the self healing. It requires a lot of us. Yeah, little by little. Next time you stay there and count your money. Mm-hmm. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm sorry. So where we was at, we was with Richard. Doing what to makes yourself happy. If only if it was that easy. We gotta know how to build those little structures first, like the aquatic animals, like the sponges down to the sea. They showing us how to build and how to live in harmony within ourselves, and it's hard, yeah. So today, just take some time, and just reflect and go right. I mean, right. Take a nice bath, relax, and just I don't know. This we all going through it. What can she do? Ask what you need. Okay, what is your question? Would it be difficult for me to get my driver's approval today? Today? Well, let's see if you get the 501s. That's my card of red tape, red ribbon, red ribbon. Was it red ribbon? In the 1500s, they would tie the our documents with. I think I talked a lot about that here. All right, let's see here if you got the judgment card. There it goes, and the Ace of Swords. All right, the Ace of Swords basically gives you like success. All right. Well, you got to be swift. You got to be quick here. All right. Let's see what comes out for you. Krishna, I'll see you soon. All right. Just watch the videos when I put the videos up about mind, heart coherence, how to get to that ultimate state of consciousness, how to expand. What is the consciousness? What am I talking about? Conscious. To really understand, we got to go back down to the fundamental building blocks. And sometimes we don't really understand. So I'm gonna try to explain to you. Here we go. One more. Thank you. Thank you. All right. This is for Richard Johnson, Mr. Johnson. My best friend is Johnson. My best friend, she is a Johnson. You got the 3 of Cups. All right, so you're gonna have to three. Where you going at 3 o'clock? You gotta get there by when are you at work? All right. If you got some time here, all right, you might have to go to different. Of course, you know when you get there, it's all about different departments here. This is having a lot of pans on the fire. Your 8 points, so 3. This is 1, 2, 2, 5, 6 points, 8 points. You don't need 8 points. You need 6 points. Right? So when you have a lot of pans in the fire simultaneously, all right? So try to gather your information here. All right? 3 of Cups is good card to get because it represents, yay, right? A moment of success because for me, it can be a kind of generous kind of card, which is an inspiring with people with your happy-go-lucky attitude. So that's what's going to maybe, okay, because you're moving forward here, all right? But the 2 of Swords here, don't waste time here, all right? So this is optimistic. This is resilience. This is overcoming a lot of setbacks here. So, but warning, all right? Not to squander your time, all right? So make sure that you get... All right, because it's a card of continual focus and discipline here. All right? So let me go ahead and give you the Pope. So I don't know if you're working or... Oh, after you eat breakfast. Okay. What time is it now? Oh, okay. So you got plenty of time. All right. All right. Noon. This is noon. This is noon. All right. 2 o'clock. And maybe come back and let me know it's by 2 o'clock. 2, 3 o'clock here. Let's see what you get here. Come back and let me know. All right, or go comment on it when I do. You're gonna have to go through some. Of course, when you go there, gather your 6 points. And I think everything will get out the door. You're gonna get it because this is your energy, right? Which is a happy-go-lucky. So the sociable, acting, popular, and that's what's gonna get you there. All right, so remain optimistic here. This energy is all about entertaining, all right? And a need for a celebratory, it's a celebratory spirit and love and collaborating with others. So there's going to be great collaborations, all right? You got the Knight of Swords, yep. All right, one more. You are the cavalry. You go to, you go to the rescue. The 9 of Wands right before time. The Hermit and the 3 of Wands, yeah, all right? So just unfinished business, all right? Your defense. So basically, the defense is don't wait to react. All right, because this is mostly I wait to react until something happens. All right, so stop that. It's not like the offense. The offense is already about the end goal. It's already there. All right, so don't do that again. But you got it. All right, and that was funny about the cashier. You got the hermit here. All right. And so now I don't know. Listen, what they telling me this, I don't know if you went somewhere. All right. And now you might, man, I shouldn't have gone where I went, or I should have gone when I had to go. In retrospect, this is a kind of introspection when we do something that we know we shouldn't have done. All right. And so we all go through this reflection, right? Where I should have went and I shouldn't have went, right? But the mindset is there, it's ready. All right. I like it when I get that energy because it's about being present, leading, taking control, and acting before I'm asked. Okay. But the offense energy is proactive. Okay. But this is all about you know, creating things, making, playing to win. You're welcome, love. Let's go ahead. Good luck. Let me know. Make 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, because the three came out first. All right. Remember, I think they go to lunch, but they still take people. It could be packed because a lot of people is the end of the year too. Or it's almost the end of the year. All right, I think that's it. Everybody left? Go get it. You got it. All right. Izzy, go ahead. Izzy, you're the last one. So the objective here is scoring points by attacking the opponent, do a goal, the end zone. Being objective, contrast with defense. Defense is reactive, solving problems and minimizing the risks here is today for you. Let's go ahead. What's coming in for love? Thank you. Well, you just say like it's nothing. All right. First, you got to put an intention behind it. What are your intentions? Every time I'm going to switch things up here a little bit because when you come and ask me a question about love, what is coming in for love? What are your intentions about love? Where are you at? I mean, I did a reading yesterday with when you're gonna meet them, but that's gonna take too long. So let me give you 3 cards when it comes to love. What's coming in for you when it comes to love? Duh, right? It's single. Izzy, let's find out here. Izzy. Pop, pop, pop. Let's go ahead one more. All right. Favorite useless fact. What is a useless fact? Oh, let me see. So the fact that we got to clarify some things. Everybody gets this card when it comes to love. All right. The Knight of Pentacles. So you're going to get somebody that is, because you're impatient, right? They're going to come and they're going to go out of your life. All right. You could have a neighbor here. This is the neighboring card. All right. You're going to have a lot of choices here with the 7. All right. But you're not going to pick that one. You're going to pick somebody that's going to come in and out of your life. All right. And so they want you to keep a little mystery. Don't reveal a lot of yourself. I'm not impatient. Well, then you're going through karma. All right. You're going through karma. All right. How long you been single? 7 years? 8? How long you been single here? How long you been single? Because what's coming for you is this grounded, happy, fiery, passionate. This is a lot of passion. This is somebody you're gonna meet. Do you go to 5 years? Do you go to bars? You go to bars? Do you go to the bars? All right, because this calm, this also has two levels to it. You don't go to bars, okay? So whether you spend your time, because this is where you're gonna meet this person. All right. Oh, okay. I didn't ask you if you drink. You don't have to. I go to the bar. Well, I haven't gone in a while. If I ever go, I'll have, ginger ale or some cranberry juice or something. You go for socializing or something to the ambience. Or you could go out in the wilderness or you could go out camping. See, that's one thing. When they get this kind of energy, this talks about. I was thinking about this card too. Before I came in, I said, "Oh, I wonder if that card comes out. Where could you probably meet people, right? Huh? That's not a place I go to. Okay, well then, Where you go to meet people? You go to church? What do you go to? Well, let's just get this down. You go to church? What do you go to? I want to know where you go to. Come on, I want talk to me. Where do you go to? A lot of people, and you're not a lot of people. All right, all right. Well, this is not showing me work. This is showing me your neighborhood. All right, because this is neighbor. This could be around your own place. All right, because person is tied to the land. This person is a very slow moving energy, but this here it gives me two things. All right, this is harvest. This is the time for harvest. All right, this is when you pick the fruits of your current labor and you move. But a lot of times here, right, when you don't sift the soil, kind of so to speak, you let time pass. You understand me? But once the clock is ticking, man, I want to speed things up now. I wonder when is it coming? All right. So now it's like, wow, there's a moment here now because I got the 3, and I got the 3 right here. All right. So I don't know if you work a lot, but this is a karmic. A lot of times our karmas are ripening, and the moment that they will ripen, that depends on our past, on what we just did. I'll just stay single. I've been hurt. Listen, well then don't date. You got to make choices here. See, because the 7 of cups is having this image of, right? Like you got to picking the wrong people. It's like you get carried away with a lot of emotions. So you got to think about what are the things that are giving you emotion. The fact that they look good, the fact that they got money, if they got car, if they successful, if they smart. You got to focus on here, right? Because you focus on their looks, if they smart, if they are, successful, if they got money. You picking people for the wrong reasons. This is why you get hurt. All right? Happy holidays to you. You get hurt because of that. Because you pick people make sure that you picking people, right? Or anybody emotionally partner. So if you've been hurt, you already know what to look for. All right? So if you're dealing with your own karma, whether it's good karma or bad. You got Jupiter or you got Saturn, which is going to teach you a lesson about yourself and how you need to go about relationships. We don't pick people with the cars they drive, they got money, right? They successful, how smart they are. We pick them. Well, sometimes we don't know what we get. It's like life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just telling you, all right, that we got to be careful why we pick our partners and what we expect out of them. All right? So it's like a person that doesn't work, but they want everything. They take shortcuts. You understand what I mean? Do the work. You have here tremendous ability, potentiality to do a lot of things. All right? And just start trying to get balance. There's no balance there. All right, so you gotta understand that you gotta start taking out the things that make you happy, replacing the things that give you more power, more energy. All right, and do those things. But you don't want to take the advice. Stop picking people for the wrong reason. All right, that's the problem right there. You keep picking people. You move too fast. All right, and you think they're gonna be different. They're not gonna be different. You got very low vibrational energy. It's time to hide in your vibration. All right. Set a new frequency for yourself and a new standard. All right? Happy holidays to you too. God bless you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a blessed day, you guys. I love you guys.